Hi, Rob here again. And once again, I've got Bandicam on the screen by Bandisoft. Odd name, I know. Maybe they're like bandicoots. Australian marsupial. I don't know why. But anyway, I like Bandicam because it seems to work 9 times, perhaps even 9.5 times out of 10. Which is better than most. It captures videos without mucking around. It captures games. It's quite handy. It works. I'll show it to you briefly. You've got settings. You choose your audio setting. You make sure you've got microphone set up if you're recording off the microphone, or you click on Wave. This is XP. It's similar in Windows 7. Hopefully similar in other operating systems. You can add a logo, which I am doing. Okay. You can also capture images in a couple of different formats. You can screen capture every X seconds. Very handy. Back to video. You can modify your settings. Choose your codec. Blah blah blah. Basically it works. I leave it alone if it works. Anyway, that's Bandicam, and it's being used right now. So, no bells and whistles really. Can't draw on the screen, not with this version anyway. But let me show you something else. This is a shampoo Snap5, and it does much the same thing really. It captures a video. You can choose your codec, not Kodak. People stopped choosing Kodak, I'm afraid. But anyway, that's another story. Capture the microphone. You can see that's pretty similar. You've got a bit more control over the mouse cursor, how it appears. Left and right click. You can make it do some more fancy things, or make it all disappear. There's a zoom effect, and you've even got some post-process effects. Not very many. Sepia, black and white, and pencil drawing. But hey, they're there. You can resize the video. You can go, well, you can choose 1080 or a range of different standard widths and heights, or you can shrink by set percentages. That's fairly handy. What else can it do? You can choose a single window, a desktop, a rectangular region, a fixed region, or you can record straight off your webcam. These are all good options. I've already showed you that it can configure the codec and the mouse. You've also got a choice in A Shampoo Snap5 of choosing your encoding method on the fly, which is direct as it happens, or disk cache only, which does it later and is useful for high CPU load situations, and is what I usually choose. But enough of that. What I find is that it is very good and usually works. I'd rate it 8.5 out of 10 versus Bandisoft's Bandicam at 9.5 in terms of capturing what I want when I want. You do sometimes have to fiddle around with the codec or different workarounds in order to capture video, but not every time. It could just be me. Anyway, let's get out of that, go back up here. Some of the niceties, you just click and choose whether you want a region, whether you want just an image, time to capture, and so on. And this one's useful. You can draw a shape and just snap on that. You can also edit. You've got a marker. You've got a blur pen. So if you're doing capturing, particularly if single images or even multiple ones, but you want to do some fast editing, this could be the go. You've even got stamps you can choose. So drag and drop, resize. These are the sorts of bells and whistles Bandicam doesn't have. It's got text as well, numbered buttons, a spotlight. You may not need it. It's got an eraser. But you can see I'm making a total mess of this, and it's as simple as reject or accept, and I'll either save it or not. But you can also email it, post it to Facebook, save in another location, copy to clipboard, print, but who does that anymore? Open the folder, capture from disk, or help. It's a very comprehensive product, actually. Resize the canvas. It's really there's a drop shadow effect. Let's click on that. Very powerful. You can rotate and so on, and you can zoom. So what I'm saying is, a shampoo Snap5, very good product, 8.5 out of 10 in my estimation for what I want to do, but it's really marked down only for its video capturing, and that may be particular to my operating system and my set of codecs. You really have to try these things. In terms of bells and whistles and capturing images, static images, it's brilliant. Love it. It's probably my favourite. But then again, maybe it isn't, because there's another alternative, Screenpresso, which again, you can record a video or a video region. You can do a screenshot, i.e. your static image, full screen, or as I said, a region, and again a range of settings. It's a little bit, to me, a little bit more fussy than a shampoo Snap5, maybe not as intuitive. You tend to go, or I do, go through a number of these options before I find exactly what I want, and then I find I've got a fabulous array. You can put your Flickr and Facebook accounts in, Evernote, email, Gmail, YouTube, and much of this, or some of it, you can do in Snap5 as well, but it just seems a tad more comprehensive in Screenpresso, which is impressive. I should mention that in Snap5 you can upload your video to YouTube, and ditto with Screenpresso. Your video capture, again you can choose your webcam, same as Snap5, so you can capture directly off the screen or off VCam or whatever you're using. So again, powerful. So another recommendation, I think, the only downside to this is it's a little bit hard to get your head around some of the options. You sort of discover things, whereas in Snap5 it's there and it presents itself, makes itself available. It's comprehensive but intuitive. Screenpresso may actually have a few more features, but again it lacks Bandisoft's almost perfect record, for me anyway, of capturing video in all situations. Could be my codecs, could be my machine, just could be Windows XP, maybe different for you. Try them all out, see which one works best for you, and go from there. I'd be giving this Screenpresso at least an 8, but again that could just be me. Other people may give it more or less. You can go into a workspace And here are my most recent videos. And one of the good things here is you can save as MP4s or AVIs, WebM, quite a range. And you can go into your editor directly, upload, as I said, to YouTube, handy, or go straight into Capture. So not perfect by any means, but a really nice attempt, and I like a bit of diversity. So there are three options. Bandicam, rock solid, works, doesn't give you the bells and whistles, 9.5 out of 10 from me. A Shampoo Snap5, got the bells and whistles, does a lot, really good, but falls down occasionally with the video capture, which I think is an overlay problem, to be honest. And I only give it 8.5 out of 10, and then 8 out of 10 for Screenpresso. So can't really tell you much more than that. I hope that makes sense. I'll just quickly show you Screenpresso's video capture by region, which you can just stretch and do as you will. So, and then click the big red button. So 8 out of 10 for Screenpresso. Quite like it. A Shampoo Snap5, like it a bit more. Bandisoft, I rely upon it. Thanks very much. Rob out.